This is Skoda's brand new compact SUV. And whether you call it the Kamiq, the Kamiq, or the Kamiq, I'm going to tell you why it should be on your new car shopping list. Landing in showrooms this month, the Kamiq joins Skoda's lineup as its smallest SUV, sitting below both the Karoq and larger Kodiaq. Based on the same platform as the Volkswagen T-Cross, the Kamiq is priced from $26,990 plus on-road costs and goes up against rivals like the Mazda CX-30, Hyundai Kona and Toyota CHR. One of its main selling points is the Kamiq's generous list of standard equipment. We're talking autonomous emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, lane assist, an electric tailgate, 18-inch alloy wheels, tinted windows, wireless phone charging, roof rails and more. The Kamiq's interior is a really nice place to be. It feels premium. There aren't a lot of soft touch materials, but all the main controls are in a really nice, easy to reach placement. There's an 8-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto and Bluetooth. It also has a reverse camera, and I wouldn't say it's crystal clear, but it does the job pretty well. There's a huge digital instrument cluster up front as well that gives you all your driving information, everything you need to know, and probably more than you need to know. There's lots of functions going on there. There's lots of storage cubbies, 2 small cup holders here that won't fit a big cup. Won't really fit a 600ml bottle either unless you squish it in there. And your old school handbrake. We would have probably expected it to be an electric handbrake just to save a bit of console room here, but that's all right. Other handy tech includes tyre pressure monitoring, driver fatigue protection, and LED daytime running lights, fog lights, and brake lights. In terms of space and practicality, the Kamiq also scores plenty of points. There's a good amount of head and leg room in the rear seat for 2 adults, but remember it's based off the same platform as the Volkswagen Golf and T-Cross, so you might want to think about sizing up if you plan on carrying 5 passengers on the regular. The 400-litre boot is packed with great features, including multiple hooks, luggage nets, a full-size spare tyre, and a boot light that doubles as a removable LED torch. In classic clever Skoda style, there's also an umbrella built into the driver's door. Get behind the wheel and the Kamiq is just as clever. The entry-level 85 TSI we're testing here is powered by a 1-litre 3-cylinder turbo petrol engine. That's paired to a 7-speed DSG that sends power to the front wheels. It doesn't sound like much, but that little 3-cylinder engine is really well matched to this Kamiq. It feels nice and peppy. When you put your foot down, you get a little bit of torque steer if you're going really hard. There's otherwise pretty good noise insulation inside the cabin. You don't hear a great deal from the engine, even under heavy acceleration. You do hear the turbo whining, but that's about it. The steering doesn't feel overly precise or sporty, but it certainly gets the job done and it still steers where you point it. A few other little things that are a little bit annoying. The lane assist can be a little bit intrusive, tugging at the steering wheel. You can turn that off with a flick of the button here, but you do have to do it every time you get in the car, which will annoy some. It would be easier if there was just a little button here like some other cars have. Despite its little niggles, the entry-level Kamiq feels solid, with good quality materials and a fairly simple cabin layout. The perforated leather steering wheel feels good underhand and the seats are comfortable too. They're trimmed in a fabric mix with some sort of microfiber inserts on the sides. They're nice and comfy, they're soft and supple. You can sit the seat right down with the manual seat adjustments, or you can pump it up if you want to. There's a manual lumbar support on the side as well, which adds a little bit more support. And getting a nice driving position is really nice and easy. The steering wheel has height and reach adjustment. Another thing that I found super frustrating is the fact that I can't use Apple CarPlay because I don't have a USB-C adapter or plug. So this car doesn't come with normal USBs, it comes with USB-Cs. There's 2 up front and 1 for the backseat passengers back here. But who even has a USB-C adapter or cable laying around their house? I mean, I've never even seen one. The Kamiq might be priced at the pointier end of the segment, but it offers up more than enough safety, tech and practicality to justify its price tag. It also comes with a 5-year unlimited kilometre warranty and competitive service price pack, with visits to the workshop costing just $800 over the first 3 years. It's not the sportiest, and most would probably argue not the sexiest small SUV. But the Skoda Kamiq is a head turner. It's got loads of quirky features, and it'll get you from A to B comfortably and safely. If you're in the market for a compact SUV, the Skoda Kamiq is definitely worth a look.